Hello everyone, Johnny here. Welcome to the next series of JavaScript. In our last session, we have discussed about what is the use of script tag, how do you use the console in the browser tab, inline and external, variable declarations, var let and constant, and the scope, that is a global scope as well as a block scope. And next one we have learned about hoisting. Now in the present session, we will try to learn about data types like undefined, boolean, big int, string, symbol, null, object, function, array. And we will also learn about equality operator. And next one we will learn about type conversion. This is the second main agenda of the session. We will discuss about the data types as well as equality and type conversion. And we will have 50 interview questions, basic snippets, so that we can understand what did we learn in this session. First, let us start. So in JavaScript we have 8 basic data types. In JavaScript we have 8 basic data types. First one is number. So let me write in the comments so that you can understand it, what I mean to say. Control Shift Tab. You can use Control Shift Tab to make this, or else you can also use */ Why we are not getting this everything in a comment? Because we should always include this in a script tag. The very first statement in the JavaScript is everything should be enclosed in script tag open and script tag close. By default, the script tag will have type is equals to text / JavaScript. We no need to write in the latest versions. In the script tag open and script tag close, let me write first data type. First we will discuss about number, next big int, next one string, next one boolean, next one null, next one undefined, next one object, next one symbol. So these are the basic 8 data types we have in JavaScript. There are other data types like a few other mentions like functions, regular expressions, arrays and all these things. Those are also comes under the data types, but these are the basic data types of this programming language, that is number, big int, string, boolean, null, undefined, object. Whatever you write, we will write in the script tag open and script tag close. First one, let us start with the first type, that is number. Here in JavaScript, number will represent both the integer values as well as the floating values. For example, let me write let n equals to. As we have discussed in the previous session, we can declare the variable in 3 ways. First one is var, next one is let, and the last one is constant. Now we are trying to use let keyword. In this let keyword, I am trying to pass 456. We can call this as a numbered value, in the sense number data type. For example, I am trying to write 1.123456. Now if I want to echo this in the browser, I can write console.log n. In order to display this output in the console part, you can press F12 or you can click on the inspect button. Just I will try to save this snippet. You can see. So number is first data type which can store both integer as well as floating point numbers. Here the value of n has been overridden with 123.456. Now let us see the case of infinity and null. So these are also the cases of a number. For example, I am trying to write console.log 1/0. What would the output of this snippet? If we can see, the output of this statement would be infinity. In the sense, whenever you are trying to multiply this thing with a 0, we can write as it as infinity. So I'm just putting in the comments so that you can understand like what we are trying to, what we are got the output. Line number 26. Now I'm trying to write console.log a by 2. See here we haven't defined a here. Now let us see what is the operation it will try to perform. Can you see? A is not defined. It means we cannot perform this operation. For example, let me place this in inverted quotes. Let me place this in inverted quotes. Can you see something here? Or else let me write my name. Let me write my name here. I'm trying to write my name, Johnny, and I'm trying to divide it. Can we perform a division for this? No. So we get something called NaN. NaN means not a number. Not a number. So whenever you are trying to perform an operation using a string, it will try to return this one. First data type we are trying to learn is number. We are trying to learn about number, first one. Now, next one. Let us see the next data type. We have a next data type as BigInt. What is the use of BigInt? BigInt has been recently added in this JS. Now, how we can write this BigInt? For example, a BigInt is created generally using the character n to it. For example, if I want to append some value, make sure that the value is an BigInt, we do not using n. For example, let me write some code so that you can understand it. Console.log 1n plus, I'm trying to write 2n. 1n plus 2n. So what would be the answer of this snippet? It would be a BigInt. We are trying to add a BigInt value and a BigInt value. So the output would be a 3n. Now let me write console.log 5n by 3n. So I'm trying to write 5n by 3n. So what would be the output of the snippet here? It is 1n. In the sense, it is trying to return the BigInt value. The resultant would be a BigInt value. For example, can I mix the value of a number with a BigInt? Let us see now. 1n plus 2. See, the first value is of a BigInt and next one is of number as we have discussed. Now what would be the resultant for this? Whenever you are trying to add a BigInt plus a number, it will always return, see here, cannot mix BigInt and other data types. Use explicit conversions. We will understand this. What does it mean? We will understand what does it means. Like we will get an error. We cannot mix. We got a typo error here. Let me put everything in the comments. Now we cannot mix a BigInt plus a number. We need to use something called type conversions, which we will discuss at the end of the session. Now, for example, I'm trying to make sure I want to convert these values into other format. For example, or else let me write the code here itself so that you can understand. See here, use explicit type conversions. It means, for example, whenever you are trying to add the same thing, I will try to use the same value here, 1n plus, for example, if I want to use, then you should able to convert in this way. Then it will try to perform the operation. Now the value of this would be a 3n. Why? Because we have converted the number, this number, 2 into a BigInt format. So we got the output 1n plus 2. That is, we have converted the number into a BigInt format. So we got the output. Now let us check next one, string. Let me put this in comments. Next data type is about string. First we have started with a number, next with a BigInt, next with a string. See, in JavaScript we can use string in 3 ways. Like, we can enclose this in a single quote, we can enclose this in a double quote, or we can enclose this in a backtick symbols. You can find this character beside one at your tilt symbol. So we can use single quote, we can use single quote, we can use double quote, or we can also use backticks. We call it as backtick symbols. So these are the 3 ways where we can define the string. we can use this three quotations mark, the symbols. Let me write some example. Let name equals to Johnny. Let name equals to Johnny. You know, console.log, it will try to return the answer as the name. Now for suppose I'm trying to use the same thing with single quote. Can I use the same thing with a single quote? Yes. What is the variable name here? N. If I'm trying to use the same snippet, we got the same value. Can I use the same thing with the backtick symbols now? Yes. We can also use, let me use the same snippet of n, console.log. Here we will be using backtick symbols. So make sure whenever you are trying to use a backtick symbols, we will use something called $sign. We will use something called a $sign here. A $sign represents the value here. So what is this? N. Now let me echo this. The name is Johnny. So whenever you are trying to use a backtick symbols, we will use extra character called $, which should be enclosed in the curly braces. First one we have used a double quotes, next one a single quote, and next one is a backtick symbol followed by a $sign. For example, if I want to print the value 10 in it, can I print the value 10 in it? For example, I just want to print the value 10. Can I go it? See here, we got it. We just call this as a value. Now we are trying to print the variable value there. We can just directly use a number inside it also, or else we can, if you want to display some string in it. For example, I don't want to call that n, I just want to call like this. It will also print the same way. So inside this we can also use an expression or a string or a variable value. What is the variable value here? N. So we got n here, John. This is the value which we are trying to pass it here. So this is about strings. Now let us discuss about Boolean. Next data type is Boolean. What is the use of Boolean? Boolean will have two values. First one, true or false. It will have only two values, that is true or false. For example, I am trying to write console.log. Just let us check two numbers, 2 greater than 1. What is the output it will try to give? It will try to give us true. So based upon the condition, it will try to print the value as true or false. It will have only two values, either true or false. Let us consider next one, null. Next one is null. We have discussed about number, begin, string, Boolean, and next one is null. What is the use of null? See, in most of the programming languages, if we say null means it is not a null pointer or a reference to an non-existing object. It means in most of the programming languages we refer null as it doesn't refers to anything, or it doesn't have it won't it is pointing to some null pointer in a C language, like in some programming languages. But here null means nothing. It means empty, or the value is unknown. For example, if I don't want to give any value, if I am trying to write like this, for example, let us see this statement. I am trying to write age. What would be the output of this snippet? As you know, the default value will be undefined here, but I don't want to specify any value here. I just want to make sure the value is pointed to null. In the sense, I don't want to have any value, so it should be empty. Then we can use something called null. Null is always used to refer the values where we don't have any. It is an empty value. Simply we can say it as an empty value, nothing. Next one, let us discuss about undefined. As you know, undefined is we have been discussing from the first session. Undefined is the value. It means when we haven't declared any value to the variable, we get undefined. When we haven't assigned any value to a variable, we will get undefined. See here, sorry, it's already defined, right? So let me put this in temp. Now we can see it is undefined. It means undefined means it will not have any value. It means we haven't assigned any value to it. Undefined. Now let us look into the next data type. So these are the list of data types which we will be using generally. Apart from this, we will also use a object, function, and all these things. Let us have a basic intro on it. Object is denoted using a keyword var followed by object name followed by key and value pair. In the further sessions we will discuss much about it. For example, I am trying to use variable student. Here the object name is student here, and we are trying to use key and value pair. For example, Johnny. So what does it means? The object is here student, key is name, and the value is Johnny here. Let us see the output of this input. You got Johnny. Can you see? By default it is of object. It will store in the value in the form of a key and value pair. Next one, we have something called array. Mostly we have only those 8 data types. Like for example, variable courses equals to, I have written it will be enclosed between square brackets. Angular or React, I have taken 2 values in this. Console.log of courses. It means it will try to echo us all the values. See here, 2 values. For example, if I want to echo only the second value or first value, then we use this. So we call it as an array. For example, if I want to make sure the same code should be repeated again and again, then we go with a concept called function here. Function is generally denoted using function space function name. We need to place this parenthesis here and the curly braces, and if I want to call this, we will need to write the name. For example, if I want to use the same code repeatedly, instead of writing it again and again, in order to make sure the code reusability, we will use this this block of snippet, so that these lines will be called based upon this function call. Like for example, I am trying to write here console.log of Johnny. So whenever the user is trying to call this, it will try to give Johnny. For example, if I don't write this, I am just trying to define the function here. Can you see? There is no output. Here the function name is hello, here the array name is courses, here the object name is student. So until or unless we call a function, it will not get executed. See here, we got Johnny. Next one. So this is how we have defined with the basic data types in this. Now let us see like what is the difference between equals to and double equals to. First we have started with a session with these data types, and this symbol we will discuss in ES6 part. In the next sessions we will discuss about this ES6. Number, big int, string, boolean, null, undefined, object. We have discussed all these snippets. Now let us discuss about equals to and double equals to. Let us discuss about equal to, double equal to. We call it as equality here. We generally call it as equality. See, first one we call it as assignment operator. First equals to we call it as assignment operator. Next one we call it as equality, equality, equality. Next one we call it as strict equality. We call it as strict equality. For example, whenever you are trying to use equality operator, it does necessary type conversions. In the sense, it will try to convert the values and it will try to display. Whereas for the strict equality, it will not perform the type conversions, that is equality conversions. See, I am trying to discuss a word called type conversions. What does it mean? For example, see here, let me take a word. Let me write something like this. Let me write the same statement. Console.log type of 1. What would be the type of 1 here? Number. For example, I'm trying to use the same snippet. I'm trying to write type of Johnny. Type of Johnny here. String. For example, I'm trying to write the same word. Type of what should I write? Or else let me write all the data types here. Type of true. It means Boolean. For example, I'm trying to write single quote. Type of J. It is a string. So when we write all these things, when we write all these values, it will try to give this. For example, type of 1n. Let me write 1n here. What is the output you will get? See here, we got big int. So type of means it will try to check what type of value is stored in a particular variable. For example, here we are trying to take a value as 1m. It will try to give the data type of it. For example, type of Johnny, so it will try to give the data type of it. For example, I have written something like this: variable a equals to 200, and I am trying to write console.log type of a. So what does it means? Type of will try to tell what type of value is stored in a particular variable. So here what would be the answer for this? Let us see. Number. So it means it is number here. Type of will tell what type of data is stored. Now let us come into this point. We have discussed equality will perform the necessary type conversions, whereas strict equality will not perform type conversions. It means, let us look into this basic example so that we will understand what it means. Console.log 1 double equals to 1. Again I am trying to write 1 double equals to, let me put this in this. Can you see now? You can understand, as we have discussed, you know, this is what a number, this is what if everything is closed in a single quote, double quote or backtick symbol, we call it as a string. So here it is 1 and here it is also 1. In equality it will try to check the values and it will try to perform the type conversions. So here one string, it would be converted into the format. It means it will try to return as string, because here the string will be converted into the form of a number. So we will get answer as true here. See here, let me put this in tabs. Yes, let us check this, only 2 snippets, we'll understand. See, first one it is true and next one it is false. It means triple equals to, it means strict equality operator will not perform any operation. So this is console.log of true, console.log of false. Hope you got it. Like first one will try to perform, it will try to perform the operation, the type conversions, whereas the second one will not perform the type conversions. Let us look into the next example. I am trying to take console.log. So you know about 0 and false. See here, what is equality does, it will perform type conversions. See, 0 indicates a number, okay, false indicates 0, right? So the answer would be here true. Let us see what it will be. True. But when I'm trying to write the same snippet, console.log 0 triple equals to false, what does it mean? It will also return false. Why? Because here it is a number and it is a boolean value, whereas here it is a number and this boolean value is converted into the format of a number, so it is trying to return as 0. It means indirectly it is 0 equality 0, whereas here 0 strict equality false, so it is trying to check the value. Here it will try to check the values, here it will try to check the values and the data types. If you want to say, equality will try to check only, equality will try to check only values, Here it will try to check values plus data types, values plus data type. So here it will not perform the type conversion, so it is trying to return as false. Hope you are clear with this two examples like equality and triple equality. See, just now we have discussed something about this object, right? We can perform this equality and state equality operator on this objects also based upon the references. For example, as we have discussed, like first we will try to discuss about the data types, next about this equality operator, equality and state equality, and next we will try to discuss about type conversions. What do you mean by type conversions here? See, whenever you are trying to perform this operation, it is trying to perform this type conversions. Like how does it performs? First one, we have in this we have two types. First one is implicit and next one is explicit. In implicit type conversion, it will be converted without our concern. In the sense, it will automatically, the values will be converted into the form of number and a string. For example, when a string and a number are added together, the plus operand will try to perform it as a string. Whereas in the explicit type conversions, in case if you want to change from the number or to a string or a string to a number, we will use something called inbuilt functions called boolean, string and a number. If we want to perform explicit type conversions, we use this inbuilt functions. So let me write some small snippet so that you will understand. Console.log. So what would be the output of this snippet? Let me know. 1 2 3. You know what is 1 2 3 here? You might guess it is a number, but when it is enclosed in a double quotes, we call it as a string. But what is the output you will get here? See, we got 1 2 3. It means then 1 2 3 is converted into a format of string. Now let us write the same thing. Console.log number of 1 2 3 and z. Now see, I'm trying to take a number which is completely in the format of a string, but it has a number as well as characters. Can we convert this into the format of number? No. So it will try to return as nan. Nan indicates not a number. Line number 97, not a number. Now, for example, I'm trying to write the same thing. Console.log number of true. You know, right? The boolean values true and false. Always remember, true indicates 1. For example, I'm trying to take the same statement. False here. False. It is 0. So true indicates 1, false indicates 0. For example, I'm trying to write the same values. I'm trying to write, see here, I just want to make sure. I want to write like this: 15 star 2. What does it means? 30. It is trying to give the output as 30 here. It means the string has been converted into the format of a number. For example, sorry for this. Now for example, I have taken let me write a division here. So except for the addition, for every value it will try to perform its own operation. For plus, it will try to concatenate, in the sense it will try to join in the form of a string. For example, 10 minus 2, it is trying to give us 8. So except for the plus operator, it will try to perform remaining all operations. For example, the same snippet I'm trying to take now. Let me write here undefined. You have a data type here, undefined plus 8. Can I get some output here? Undefined plus 8. Will I get? See here, it is nan. Can I add undefined plus 8? No. So you'll get a nan. We will get a nan. For example, I am trying to write Control V, I'm trying to write, let me write write Johnny here, and plus null. You know, this is a string and this is a null value, which doesn't have anything, but it is trying to perform addition. For example, the same thing, I'm trying to take null plus 25. I'm trying to take the same value, Control C. I'm trying to take the same thing, null in the sense it doesn't have any value. I'm trying to take 8. What does it mean? It will try to give us 8. So it is completely based upon this type conversions, in the sense whenever you put a number, it will try to convert in the form of a number. Whenever you are trying to make sure this is converted, we can call this as a implicit type conversions. We can call this as a explicit type conversions. So it is trying to add these values. Now let us see. So these are all the snippets which we are trying to perform. For example, if I am trying to take a string inside a number, it will try to return as nan. So these are all the values which will be performed. For example, let me write one more. I'm trying to use the similar words, right? Let me take another built-in function boolean. Boolean of 1. What do you mean by 1 here? 1 is a number, but whenever you are trying to convert into the boolean format, what is the value of 1 here? True. So you will get answer as true here. So based upon the values, whatever we take, it will try to perform its own operation. For example, if I write boolean of empty space, in the sense there is nothing here. What does it mean? It will try to return as false. For example, if I write boolean of some value inside it, it will try to return as what? For example, I have written without space, it will return false. But when I write, you will get confused here. It is true. But when I write 0 here, see, it is true. So the values such as like empty, like a 0, empty string, null, undefined, nan will always become a false, and the other values will become a true. Suppose boolean of 1 will be a true, boolean of 0 will be a false, whereas boolean of 0 we have seen. Boolean of 0, what it gives? See, you will understand now. First one is a string format. See here, boolean of 0 is false. Suppose boolean of some string is there, hello Johnny is there, then it will be a true. Boolean of empty, there is no string in it, nothing is there, then it will be a false. So these are the basic values which we have discussed in this type conversions, in the sense implicit and explicit type conversions. So if you find any examples or any statements also, you can just comment below this video. We will try to discuss in the further sessions also. So in our sessions we have discussed about a number, big int, string, boolean, null, undefined, object, and symbol we will try to discuss in the ES6 part. And the first we have started with a number, next with a big int, next with a string, next with a boolean value, next one with a null, next one undefined, next one is an object. We will discuss this object array functions in a 1 hour sessions. It is a vast concept, like we are trying to define only the syntax part here. Function, assignment, equality, strict equality, type of, and we were trying to use this equality and strict equality, the type conversions, implicit and explicit. Now let us understand what did we learn in this session using this basic snippet questions. Let me open this snippets. You can answer it. First one, where age, console.log of age. So what would be the default data type for the values which has been not given? The answer would be undefined. Next one, let b is 3n. What is 3n here? Big int. Here it is a number. We are trying to perform 3n plus big int of n. It means this is a big int which is stored in b, and we are trying to convert this number into a big int format. So answer would be 6. Next one, here we are trying to convert, let b is equals to big int, it is already in the format of a big int. Next one, 3 into this format. So will it try to perform any operation? No, because we cannot perform any operation with a big int plus a number. It will try to return as an error here. So the no option will match in this snippet. Next one, 2b, right? 2b, yes. Now what will be the output of the snippet? Here it is a big int, here it is a big int, here a big int, here it is a big int. 4 plus 4, it would be 8. 5 divided by 2, that would be a 2. The answer is first one, heart. Next one, here foreign number is 4. Big int plus big int of num, the answer would be 8 here. Whereas first one, we are trying to convert this big int into the format of number of big int plus num. So here it would be a 4, here it would be a 4. The answer would be 8 and 8. The answer is first option. Next one, sorry, this is unable to scroll. D. Here if you can see here, we have something called let variable o and 060. Whenever you are trying to use a 0 before the values, it is an octal. So the answer for this would be 8 power 0, 8 power 1. So answer is 48. Next one, what is this? Dollar symbol and this symbol we call it as a backtick symbols. First one is using single quote. Let greet equal to hello, dollar and name. We are trying to pass this value. So the answer would be hello Johnny. Next one, now we are trying to use the same thing in the 3 ways. Like first one, dollar of 1. So I have taken dollar of 10 there. What is the output we got? 10. Here it would be 1 here. Next one, console.log of dollar of student here. See here we have inverted quotations, so it will try to return as it is. The answer would be a student. Console.log of student. So answer is 1, student and Johnny. The first option. Next one, variable age is equals to none. Console.log of age. The answer would be, guess, the answer would be a null. Sixth one, a by 2. So what is the output you will get here? You will get the answer as a is not defined. The answer is, mostly people will expect as undefined. No, it is not an undefined because the value of a has been not defined. So the answer would be a 3. Next one, 6a, 1 by 0. The answer would be infinity. High plus null. What would be the answer of the snippet we have discussed? The answer would be high null. Undefined plus 60. The answer would be 60 or undefined null 60. The answer is none, because we cannot add undefined plus 60. The answer would be for this a none. What is the last screen we have seen? 8, 9. Let us go into the next question. 10 minus 10. So answer would be here a 0, because it will be converted both into the format of number. So 10 minus 10, it is 0. Variable a equal to 1. Type of b. What is type of b here? We have any b value here? No. Do we have any of variable with b? No. So the type of b would be undefined. Undefined will be stored in a. So what is the value of a here? A equals to undefined. Now the type of a, undefined is a letters, so it will be in the format of string. So we will get an answer as string. Next one, console.log null double equals to undefined. So what is the answer for this? First one, whenever you are trying to perform this operation, it will be always equals to true, because the type of null is the type of null would be object, the type of undefined would be undefined. So here the answer would be a true here. The answer would be a true here. If you have any doubts in this, you can just comment it below. We will try to discuss. Next one, 1 state equality and 1. So set equality will try to perform, it will try to check value as well as data type. It will not perform any type conversions. So the answer would be false here. The answer would be false here. 1 triple equals to 1. It will be the answer as, what is the option we have? Second option, that is false. Next one. Here 1, 2, 3 and John, number of num. Can we convert the string into a number? No. So it will try to return as none. What is boolean of 1? What is the value of 1? True indicates 1, false indicates 0, right? Is it right? Whenever you are trying to use the values, the boolean values, 0 indicates the boolean value, like true and false. We will have two boolean values. First one is true and next one is false. So based upon these values we will understand. For example, whenever you write 0, it means it is false. 0 indicates false. 1 indicates true. 1 indicates true here. So the answer would be for this a heart symbol. Next one, number of null. What would be the answer of this snippet? Number of null. The answer, it will convert into the format of 0. The option would be a 0 here. 12b. Let us go to 12b now. Boolean of 0. What is boolean of 0 here? Boolean of 0 is false. 0 indicates, and just now we have discussed, 0 indicates false, 1 indicates true. Boolean of Johnny, it will try to return as true here. Whenever you have some values in it, we call it as true. But for suppose if it has some empty string or something, then we can make it as a false. Now what is Johnny here? It will try to return as true. Just now we have discussed, when there is no characters in it, nothing is mentioned, then it is false. The answer would be true and false. Next one. What is this? Number of 20, 20 and Z. The answer for this would be none, because we are trying to take a number as well as string. So answer would be none for this. What is this? Number of array. It means it will try to convert this in the format of 0. So answer would be 0 for this. It means it is a false here. It is a false. Number of null. The answer would be a 0 here. It means 0 indicates false. So answer would be a false here. Number of false. What is false? 0. So answer would be a false here. In the sense, the second option, it will be a 0 value here. Number of true. The answer would be 1 here. The answer is true here. It means it should able to return as 1 here. Next one, number of Johnny. It will be a can we convert the string into the format of a number? No. So is there any option which is matching with it? No. The answer would be none here. N-A-N. There is no option matching with it. What is this output? What output will you get? Whenever you are trying to use a %, it will try to return the first integer value. So answer would be 1, 2, 3. True indicates 1. 1 plus 1. So is there any option matching with this statement? No. The answer would be 1 plus 1. The answer would be 2 here. Console.log, true plus true would return 2. 14th bit. Let us go into the 14th bit. Yes. 20 array of 6. What does it means? It will try to convert the 6 in the format of a number. So the output of this snippet will be 120. The output of this snippet would be a 120. Now let us check the next question. See here, we have 1 plus 1 comma 2. Both are in the form of an array. So what we will get the output here? It will try to, whenever you are trying to use plus, it will try to concatenate. The answer would be 1 1 11 comma 2. Option would be the first one. Next one, boolean of empty. What is the empty value we denote? Whenever it is an empty, it is a false. Next one, 0 triple equals to false. 0 triple equals to false. So what would be the answer for this? 0 triple equals to false means we are trying to use a 0 in the sense value with a both 0 indicates a boolean value which is a false, and next one is a false. So what would be the answer for this snippet? It will try to check the value as well as the data type. So answer is false here. Next one, 0 double equals to false. The answer would be a true because it will try to perform the type conversions. In the previous case it will not perform type conversions, whereas in this case it will try to perform the type conversions. The answer is 0 double equals to false. The answer would be a true. 1 double equals to 1. It is true. Type of 20n. What is 20n here? 20n is a data type which we have discussed in the session, like big int. The answer would be a big int here. This is how we have done with these questions. So if you have any queries in this also, you can just comment below. Like let us see all the questions what we have discussed in this session. Like just we will have a slide for 2 minutes. If you have any queries in this question also, you can just take a screenshot. You can discuss with your friends, colleagues, or you can also comment below this video with a time so that we can discuss what is error you have found. So these are the questions for the day 2. In this session we have discussed about the data types, equality and type conversions. We have 8 data types like undefined, boolean, big int, string, symbol, null, object. We have also discussed about functions, arrays, all these things. And next one we have discussed about equality, that is equal assignment operator, equality operator, and strict equality operator, that is double equals to and triple equals to. And next we have wind up with the type conversions. If I want to use implicit type conversions, it will be automatically converted, but whenever you are dealing with explicit type conversions, we need to use inbuilt functions like a boolean, capital B would be there, number, string, and all these things. So this is a part of a day 2 session. At the end of this tutorial series of JavaScript, we will have projects also based upon this snippets. We will first discuss the basic questions, and the session is mainly focused for the beginners who are into non-technical background from mechanical, civil, EC, or EEE. They can master this. First you can understand these basic statements. It will be very useful in writing the large complex code snippets. You can analyze it, and for every session we will have this discussion question, so that you will have some awareness like what we have discussed in the sessions. And if you have any queries also, you can just comment it down below this video. You can just take a screenshot of it, or you can just write the snippet, because as it is of only one line, you can just write in the below. And for the further sessions of this video, you will find the links in the description part. You have an email ID also. You can just take a screenshot of it, and you can just drop us a mail to that email ID anytime. We will have a discussion on it, and we will make a separate video on it also. And these are the basic snippets, I can say basic statements for the beginners to elaborate, who are new to the programming. For this JavaScript, if we can discuss the first session and second session part, you will come to know like what is the way we are trying to learn. And at the end of the series, we will try to implement some projects also. In our channel also, you can check all the related stuff related to JavaScript, React, and all those things. Thank you.